One of the best ways to see that your course is set up as you wish, as well as to monitor student progress throughout the year. And by progress, what I mean is if you have a complaint by one student about another, to check up on what is actually happening. One of the best ways to do these things is to view the course as a student. In order to do so, you need to first have a student in your course. And so we are going to look at how to add a student to your course. We're going to click on Add Participants and Add Existing Users. Unfortunately, teachers are not able to add a user from scratch to the D2L system, and so this feature would be used to pull a student who has perhaps moved from one class to another, or if you are an ISSP or ELL teacher, to pull in the students that you support. I can then search for a student by using their first, last, or Peel user number. We have some training students that you can always use if you wish in order to test this feature out. I'm going to check off the student, set that student to elementary student, and then enroll the user. This will place them in my course, and when I click back on class list, which is of course where I did all of this work, we'll see that I now have a student. Teachers are not able to impersonate each other, and therefore I can't impersonate Mr. Gill. However, if I click on a student, I do have the ability to click impersonate. Impersonate will then be confirmed, and we'll notice that the username in the top right hand corner then says the student's name and is listed as red, indicating that I'm viewing the course as a student. If I click on the content menu from here, I will see things as a student does. And you'll notice that in doing so, I do not see all of the content or expectations or assignments. I only see the actual activities. Once again, as we mentioned in the previous video, once you click within an activity, you can then link to the expectation, content, or assignment. However, if this activity had been hidden by the teacher, I would not be able to view it as a student. The student also sees a progress bar at the top in terms of their completion status. This completion status is based on what they are able to see, and therefore if you have hidden entire units, it will show a much greater percentage of completion until you reveal those contents. In order to return back to teacher view, I click on the student and click Restore. And that will bring me back to being a teacher again, at which point I could modify any settings that I wish to modify. When you are logged in as the student, you do view things as them, and therefore you can access their email and chat if needed. Please be sure to use this professionally, but in a manner that would allow you also to check up on any inappropriate use.